Hello, giant squid friend. How you doing? I'm also a squid. Look at me. Like a little head. Very cool head. Look at the eyes. Oh, they're really horror eyes. Look as they've seen some stuff in their life. Like, oh, I've seen things you can't even imagine. Hello, guys, and welcome back to some more Beyond Blue. Because we're going way beyond blue. We're going into the very blue area. Wait, did I speak with everyone? Or do I still need to talk to people? I'm not entirely sure. Message, I think I did. Okay, let's go ahead and continue to dive. Go back into the water. Swim with the whales again. Let's suit up. There we go.
Day 12. Spent the last 5 days on an endless series of depth tests of Andre's deep diving suit. Guess he doesn't want me to implode on the live stream. I do hope it's giant squid proof though. The mapping drone located a brine pool near where Andrea's family has been hunting. That is, before it went AWOL. Ready to dive.
Die? Ready to die? Yeah, let's not think about that. Oh my goodness, what is this?
I'm in and okay.
3,000 meters below?
I can't talk you into another test dive at this depth before we stream.
Enough test dives. It's not like I'm doing a spacewalk.
Well, with this suit, you probably could.
We're gonna talk about suit crush depth again?
I think we can probably roll.
Starting the live stream.
Welcome back, ocean friends. Tonight, I am deep. Midnight zone,
Very deep.
No light from the surface deep. Tonight, we're using Andre's lure drone to mimic the Atolla jellyfish to lure large predators like the giant squid.
It's certainly not all my tech. I'm building on years of prior research.
Don't forget our mission to the brine pools.
Oh yes, Arena will fill you in on
What
that
a nice
later.
fish. Football fish. They're gonna eat me, right? I think we're at the level now where things seem a bit dangerous, you know? Like, I don't think I should just swim willy-nilly up to those fish.
Okay, Andre, how do I find the lure drone?
Look for blinking red lights in the water column.
You mean that one? That one right there? The one in front of me? Sure, I'll go over to it. Well, nothing interesting to see here with my lights. I'll just...
No need to get too close. You can activate the lure from there.
Andre, have you done this before?
So it's supposed to lure, right?
How long until we
Zoom
can
and
expect the
scan
lure
the
to attract
jellyfish to
It's hard
lure?
to say. It's a big ocean. But if you lose patience, I would find some real Atolla jellyfish. I have a feedback system set up to improve the lure as you scan them.
Of course you do.
Okay,
For those
sure.
watching, we will be scanning these Atolla jellyfish to make sure Andre's lure matches the real thing.
It does, but it can always be refined.
Not much confidence in humanity, but plenty in himself.
Testing lure. Oh, did we
Got
do
the
it?
jellyfish scans, though Andre doesn't need them.
In truth, they should improve the lure. I would not waste your time.
Getting a few impolite comments on the screen pointing out that giant squid don't feed on Atolla jellyfish.
They're right. Actually, the Atolla puts on this light show when under attack, in order to lure creatures big enough to eat their attacker. Might have some useful human applications.
I think we need more Atolla scans to approve the lure.
Okay. Whose idea was it to live stream this particular dive? I am glad I can't see the comments.
I would agree. My grandmother had a saying for times like this. I'm not going to try my grandmother's accent on a live stream, but loosely translated, it means if you get bored waiting for a giant squid, you can always go to a brine pool.
That's a pretty specific saying.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It's very, very specific. Oh, can I? Thank you. Okay, then we go ahead and scan this as well. I like how it says orbit.
I noticed that these atollas were already making their blue alarm before you swam close.
Most likely a sign that they have detected predators in the region that threaten them.
Crazy predators, huh? Do you need one more? I just need one more. Never mind. Maybe I don't. Giant squid, hello. How you doing, friend?
That gave me a chill.
Whoa.
What if it ate
I
me?
know how much you enjoyed that, but do you mind if we check out the brine pool before we check on our whale cam?
If you insist. You got what you wanted. This is my giant squid.
Oh, hello, squid.
Is that another one of your grandmother's sayings?
No, but she often used this one. Hurry up and collect my specimens for me.
What an expressive language.
It's no giant squid, but I promise you, you won't have to wait to find it.
How nice. How very, very nice. Alright, let's head down then. Down to this little area. Way further down into the depth of the sea. Wait, what are you? More football fish? Why are you at the bottom? Maybe they just don't like swimming out in the open. Something here too. Comb jelly. Are you all the way down here as well, little friends? Okay, cool, cool. There we go. What about over here?
At long last, welcome to the brine pool. I know it's really a salt lake under the ocean, but it looks more like a witch's brew. I have been teasing Arena, but a brine pool is a diverse microenvironment within the ocean. It has its
Well,
own
that's kind of
ecosystem.
cool.
And each one is unique. So that means the microbiology
Eggfish.
is unique and could hold groundbreaking solutions to human problems. Each time I take new samples into a lab here on this ship, it's this magical discovery moment where I tingle all over. I fund my own research so I can pursue what I know to be important. And people ask me, how much money are you going to spend to collect some bacteria at the bottom of the ocean? If these bacteria hold the cure for a disease that relieves even just a small amount of human suffering, how do you put a price on that?
That is some giant squid.
What? Where's the squid? Where do you see the giant squid? What? I thought you saw the giant squid. I don't see the giant squid. Am I missing something? Is it over here? Oh, I see it. Giant squid, come back, please. I want to scan you. Hello, giant squid friend. How you doing? I'm also a squid. Look at me. Like a little head. Very cool head. Look at the eyes. Oh, they're really horror eyes. They look like they've seen some stuff in their life. Like, oh, I've seen things you can't even imagine. Let's go ahead and detect or collect all of the weird little samples they want. Here we go. Does this count? It counts. Good, good. We have one. Now for the other billion we need. Wait, there was only one of them? Oh, so they need to be different? Is that it? Because otherwise I can just collect that over there as well. Or maybe they don't need to be different. It just happened to be close to some. Let me come with you. Let me come with you here. Thank you very much. Thank you. And that should be... Okay, need one more. Go ahead and detect you. There we go. Perfect. Also this one. I'll take that. Thank you. And of course, there's some more stuff over here. Like those little guys. Now what do I have to do? Go back up again.
Mirai, pushing you a waypoint.
Sperm whales are back on the hunt.
Are you hunting more whales? Great.
They will seek out the sound of the sperm whales and then idle nearby.
We hope that today, Andrea's tech will make it possible to document how a sperm whale hunts the giant squid.
Isn't that a bit rude? We're kind of killing something on purpose here. Not even letting nature take its course. I see the sperm whale. Yeah, I already saw it before. I don't know why. Oh well, it's fine. Okay, what about over here? There's another one? I mean, there's all one of them, I suppose.
Let's go tag some sperm whales so we can eavesdrop on their hunting.
One of our viewers wants to know if there is a problem with the link, since the waypoints keep appearing and disappearing.
No problem. The drones are in stealth mode, so they will only track the whales by sound.
I better swim fast.
Oh, so they need to make sound for me to find them? Did I enable
We'll
it?
keep good watch over you.
I think I got one. No, I did not. Oh, the other one is making sound now. Okay, so am I fine? That's right up here. So this is the hunting one? Yes, go hunt the squid. Let us observe. I guess we're observing. No, squid, run away, please. Well,
Oh,
goodbye, horrifying squid.
what just happened?
I think the squid knocked the camera right off.
I had that camera feed in full screen on my visor, and for a second, I thought it was lights out for me.
Sounds like a good time for the sub to pick you up. Live stream out.
Okay, sounds good. Maybe I should collect the thingy again? No, I'm just gonna leave the camera at the bottom of the ocean. That's fine. Didn't care anyway. Let's hear what they have to say. In the deep dark.
It's Irina. Since there's no dive today, I'm going to lose myself in the wet lab to work on those samples you sent up from the brine pool. Hey, have you listened to my daughter's track? Interesting, right?
Yeah, great track. Not copyrighted at all. Awesome track.
Mirai, remember the tag we found on the turtles? I put it out on the network and I got the strangest message back. I'm gonna take a tender to a small island nearby and check it out. I'll explain everything later. Still no mapping drone, by the way.
Okay, then I'll talk to Ren.
Hey, it's me.
What's up, Ren?
Nana didn't qualify for the study. Doctor says we missed the window. Whatever that means. Hard to tell what she remembers now. It's tough. Not sure my head's 100% there with school. Honestly, seems like a waste of money. Anyway, see you.
See you. Goodbye. Have a good time. Oh well. I guess we can do another dive. Wait, or not. Wait, dive. Thank you very much.
Day 13. We're in the vents region without a map because of the lost drone. Diving blind, but I know these vents are important to Irina. We tracked a tag from our whale family here. I'm hoping it just fell off, as this would be an unusual place for a whale to be. Andre has the dive suit in safe mode, so I'll have restricted range. Head south to find the clearing for the sub pickup. Check. Ready to dive.
We're so gonna find some kind of predator down here that hurts the whales or hunts the whales.
I'm in and okay.
Remember, no buoys and no waypoints. I put a simple version of the mapping system on your Manta drone. Now, we won't get your feed live, so...
Oh no.
But won't see what you see.
That's the
I really
scariest
wish we
shark.
hadn't lost that mapping drone.
Relax. You know I've got this.
Of course, but we'll keep unnecessary chatter to a minimum to help you focus.
Roger that. No
Hello,
chit-chat.
sleeper
Staying today, though,
shark.
right?
How you doing? Please don't eat me.
How will I know the difference again between a dormant vent and a live vent?
Well, the live vents would have 400-degree water streaming out, so that's one way.
Check. Wide berth
This
and
is
the
very
live
uncomfortable.
hydrothermal vents.
Sorry, I thought my mic was muted. This is a dormant field. No live vents.
Okay, scan inactive vents. But so vents. I guess I'll look for bubbles or something, since air comes out of vents, maybe. Or just one of these again. Why there's so many sleeper sharks? Oh, these are vents. Oh, they're dormant, so of course I couldn't spot them properly. There's another... Never mind, I think I already scanned you. Did you go like full circle? Well, whatever the case may be, I feel so safe here, of course. Hello again, friend. Hello. Great. What am I hunting for now? I have no more objectives. I guess I'll just continue? Oh, do I need to scan them too? Did you scan more? I don't know if this shark is just trying to avoid me or what. Oh, here it is. I guess it just fell down then.
Neither of you are gonna believe this. I think I found the mapping drone.
Really?
No way.
Can you scan it to make sure?
Sure, if you would allow me to. There we go.
Scan confirms. I thought you programmed it to track the noise from the miners.
I did. I definitely did.
Maybe you never committed the change. You were pretty exhausted that night.
Maybe.
Oh, this is where they mine. I mean, that's a pretty logical conclusion based on everything. That one's active.
Okay, this dive just keeps getting stranger. How hot did you say that water typically is in a live vent?
Is that a joke?
No joke. Well, we're down one drone, but discovered an unmapped vent system.
Mirai, this is great. I truly believe that these systems are the key to understanding the origins of life. Thank you so much for doing the dive under these conditions.
Actually, that might be the answer.
What?
To why the drone died.
We were talking about the origins of life.
My mind won't stop if it can't fit all the pieces together. The mapping drone may have cruised too close to the vent. It's got more delicate equipment on its underside that are not rated for anything close to that temperature.
You sound almost pleased.
Well, it's better to know the flaws so you can fix
Oh,
them.
look at that. Oh, that's a cute little octopus. Look at that.
Treatment, but I think I just
They look kinda cool when they
discovered a new
swim.
Species of octopus.
Not sure I can confirm that with just one scan.
Sorry, didn't copy that.
It's like an elephant in a way. Little elephant octopus. Hello, shark friend. Is there anything else over here? Are we good? Behavior.
Irina, did you expect volcanic activity?
Describe, please.
Red, glowing. Need more?
Mirai,
Lava.
I would give that a very wide berth. Like maybe from your sub.
Like maybe I shouldn't be here. Because this seems a bit dangerous. I think we're going into dangerous territory now. So I guess I'm just following the sleeper sharks. There's a new one. Hello, friend. Why are you all traveling together? Like, aren't you supposed to be like not that crouped up? Or is it just I'm
you
imagining
kidding me?
things?
Describe, please.
I can't. I mean, I don't want to.
Yeah, I assumed this
You're
much.
making me uneasy.
Seriously, we'll look at it together when I'm done with the dive.
This is where they were mining. See, I told you. What is this? Sediment pipe. Okay. They dove here and then they broke stuff. Good job, you. I'll just not acknowledge that that exists. I'll go with the these instead. I'll scan these. That seems safer. That seems nicer.
Oh no! What happened to you? Are you sick?
That's a lot of spider crabs. At least I think they're spider crabs, right? Yeah, they are. There's so much to scan here. It's gonna scan so much. What even is this? What is the little eel-looking thing? Guess I'll find it eventually. Oh, this is a sperm whale. Okay. Thinks he's gonna get very upset now. Maybe that was a little baby whale. Oh, hello, sleeper shark. Yeah, I do wonder what happened though. Oh, something hit me. Stop hitting me. I'm very scary. Did we take a sample or something?
Are you okay?
Just getting a few last scans.
Zoom scan fluke? What am I scanning? Am I supposed to also touch this or something? Oh, I need to do this. Okay, I see. Okay, there we go.
And saying goodbye to a friend.
Oh, it's one we knew. Which one is
Can you
it?
send the sub?
Oh, it's A2. Well, she's very upset. She's gonna kill them now. She's gonna, like, sub right into them. I will. Goodbye, A2. It's nice knowing you. Andre and Irina. Okay, cool, cool. Elder female from Andrea's family. Oh boy.
We watched the video log from your dive. I'm truly heartsick.
I'm furious. Where should we start?
I guess a whale fall?
The whale fall was definitely from the baby's family. The tail fluke was intact enough to scan it.
But you are sure it wasn't the mother?
It wasn't the mother. The ID matched another whale we know from her family.
I'm worried of a new threat, of course.
But it was an older whale, so more vulnerable.
Do you think there's any connection to the miners?
They did plenty of damage, but I don't think the whale fall is on them.
I can pull out anything from the scan log that might be worth investigating.
I'm just
Already
scared
have.
the whales,
Can
though.
you turn these into dive objectives?
Right. Catch you in a bit. And while I do that, can you pull up the video of that damaged area?
The destroyed vent. I couldn't believe how badly the seabed was chewed up.
Vents that might have had a fossil record dating back over 1 billion years.
And microbial life that doesn't exist anywhere else on the planet. Who knows what cures we've lost.
Your drone's a fallen hero, Andre. I think it spooked the miners before they did more damage.
If you hadn't been willing to dive without a map, we would never have confirmed they were actively mining.
Who gets the satisfaction of turning them in?
We were debating that before you came on.
Let's see. I guess Irina would be the best choice. Or let's do it together. I mean, let's do it together,
We should
sure.
jointly report. It'll be stronger.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Teamwork. There's nothing that brings people together like going to the police station and reporting the same people for doing bad crimes. Yeah. There we go.
Day 14. Irina's analysis of the whale fall shows evidence of toxins from a harmful algal bloom. We have to find Andrea and her family and get biosamples. On a positive note, Andrea's side trip was a success. He found an amazing group of teens who have been nurturing the turtle population back to health. Running out of dive time. Especially if I go home early. Ready to dive.
Ready to dive and not die. Don't you dare say that again.
And okay. This area looks so different at night. I used to love diving in the moonlight.
Oh, it's the same place again.
The pod was active in this area as recently as an hour ago.
When was the last tracking data for the baby or its mother?
Days ago. But they could be with the pod right now and just not making any noise.
That's where we find them dead. Hello again, my friendly fish. It's nice to see you all again. I was here a couple days ago, but you know it's all cool. I'm a professional diver and I'm here to assist. Let's hunt them down. So far, I mean, I see one thing.
There you go, first waypoint. They'll load automatically from here on in. I have the Explorer drones patrolling to get as many eyes and ears looking for the pod as possible.
Do I need the buoys?
No, we'll use the hydrophones on the drones. They don't have the range or fidelity of the boys, but we need speed.
Thanks.
Mirai, you know that no chatter rule was just for the vent area, right?
I'm sorry?
I think he's pointing out that you seem distracted.
Or like
Sorry.
upset.
I'm back. Talk to me about something positive, Andre. Were you able to make contact with the teenagers you were telling me about?
They've been helping the leatherback turtle population rebound here in the region. They've developed a nest cooling technology to help the baby turtles. They've also
Teens
built
did
their own
that?
tracking drones.
Teens with tech. Sounds like you've inspired some citizen scientists, Andre.
Oh, I don't know which one it is. Do I know which? Zoom scan for a biosample. I guess I might know which one it is. There we go. Healthy sperm whale. I will keep investigating, of course. Swim faster! Swim faster, you can do it! Don't have a lot of time. Oh, is this one? Isn't that fun? You're little friends now. That's great.
I have the lab ready to start work on the samples when you're done with your dive.
How quickly will you get results?
We can do initial screens quickly to narrow things down.
Have you decided
Healthy
whether or
whale
not
shark,
you want
okay.
another dive back at the brine pool?
With everything going on, I really hadn't had the chance to look at the schedule, but I would always say yes to that.
Right. I found the underweight orca.
If you can easily collect a sample, we might as well screen him for toxins and pathogens.
Because it's malnourished. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, it is bad, but like it's not as bad as it being like sick with a horrible disease that's gonna kill it. So as a whole, I would say that's a win. Just gotta feed it a bit, whatever it eats. It doesn't. I mean, I guess it eats a lot of fish, I guess. Who'd win, an orca or a great shark? Hello
Remember
there.
the dolphins and the dive objectives?
I added them because of their role in the disease that hit the dolphin population a few years back.
I'll scan all of you. Just give me a second here. I'll make sure to take samples from a lot of you as well. There we go. I know I didn't scan all of them, but I scanned a few. Where do I take sample here?
Done. Andre, have you picked up any
Healthy, huh?
tags from our pod?
No, not yet. I'm going to widen the radius for the Explorer drones.
Okay, so over there. Ooh, more of these fishies over here. But can I actually go to the surface? Is that possible? Or am I forced to stay down here? I'm forced to stay down here. I can't go to the surface. Okay. Fair enough. I hear
I'm
burping.
near the waypoint and can hear a humpback singing, but I don't see it. I think I'm losing it. It's gotta be close. I feel like it's singing right in my ear.
Try a scan visor.
It's,
Totally weird.
I mean, it's
I
straight
see a
up.
scan dot, but nothing's there. I think the humpback is invisible.
Sorry, I'm afraid I'm the invisible whale.
I'm definitely losing it. I thought you just said you're an invisible whale.
Well, not me. The humpback song I generated. You're at a playback station. It's
Oh.
pretty small on the buoy line, but in the dark you probably can't see the line.
Well, it must be pretty authentic. At least enough to convince your drone.
Yeah.
Mirai, have you heard back from Ren yet?
No.
Is Ren okay? Rai, are you there?
I'm not sure.
Pardon?
I meant about Ren. I don't know. We had a fight right before I left the sub.
Do
We
you
did?
want to call her now?
I
can
thought
patch
I
you
couldn't
through.
have anyone else to talk to.
Seriously? Here?
Well, I have to watch your video feed for safety, but I can mute your audio track for privacy.
Wow. I've never talked to her while I was diving. No. I'll wait for the sub.
Okay, that's okay, all right. Didn't expect a little bit of a drama thingy going on here, but I guess there is some. Hello there. So what is your deal, my friend?
Okay, Mirai, you're
Healthy.
on. The drone on the outer patrol just picked up several sperm whales on visual.
Thanks.
No
Visual.
sound alerts at all. They're being awfully quiet.
Don't worry, I'll help you. If you're all sick, I'll cure you with my presents. That looks kind of sad.
I think I found the pod. Yes, that is them. I don't see the baby, but it's a little dark.
Why are they moving?
They're sleeping.
I had no idea. They look alien, but beautiful.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna mute my comm while I get the samples.
I don't think they can hear us through your visor.
I think she is the one that is needing some quiet.
Thanks, Rita. Catch you at the cell. Mirai out.
Like a low-level toxin. Oh boy, that's bad. Another low-level toxin, right? Yep. Where have they been? What did they do? What do I scan? What do you want to scan now? You have a nice nose. Okay, here we go. Another low-level toxin. I don't like what this is headed. I guess. I mean, oh, they're waking up. Hello there, sperm whales. Have a good time. You're a little bit creepy, just a tiny bit. Inside. Okay, let's hear what everyone has to say now. See exactly what's gonna happen here. Irina, sure.
Hello, Mirai. It's me. I don't see a sample from either the baby or the mother. Andre said you were going back out to look for them. I know you are still deciding, but I told him you're thinking about leaving the expedition early. As soon as I have results, I'll let you know.
Okay, what about Andre?
Mirai, I think I have a location for the mother and baby. They were spotted just outside the research zone by those teenagers I was telling you about. Now, I don't have much data, but the report doesn't sound positive. I'll let Irina know as well.
And the Ren. I don't know what happened before we went on, but you know, yeah, it's cool.
Hello?
What's up? Is now a good time?
Is now a good time? You sound tired.
Yeah, I'm a zombie. I had trouble sleeping.
How was school, by the way?
Did you say school wasn't working out?
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Listen, I'm exhausted. I'll catch you later, okay?
Bren, please don't hang up. Bren? Okay.
Okay. I mean, I didn't know what they were fighting about. Maybe it was the school? I don't know, you guys should just fix your issues. Like, come on. Too much drama. We're gonna go dive to see if we can save the whale kid and the mom. And also having family problems, apparently.
Same night, last dive. We're near the coastal area where Andrea and her mother were last spotted. Suit checked and rechecked. Can't risk any exposure in case the bloom hasn't completely resolved. Hard to swim after absorbing neurotoxin. Seriously. Diving now.
But how will you know that? Is that like part of training or something? Something I don't know about?
I'm in.
Mirai, are you sure you want to do this dive?
I'm okay.
And you're sure you want to record in our streaming format?
Yes.
Ready?
I mean, I guess it's important to get the message
Tonight we're
out there.
recording from the open ocean in the Western Pacific. For those of you who are returning, we're trying to get an updated status on the mother and baby sperm whale that we've been following on our stream. We're recording tonight's stream because we have reports that the mother whale is distressed, and we don't want to surprise viewers if these reports are true.
After discovering a whale fall in our research zone, we suspected that the whales may have been exposed to a toxic pathogen, and are currently investigating. Samples from several females in the pod tested positive for a toxin that we believe resulted from exposure to a harmful algal bloom near the coastal area just outside our research zone.
Yeah, what can you do? Oh, isn't this the same area where we were like, oh, there's sounds from deep down, but we can't go down there and check? Alright, could just throw out the deep blue, I
As I
suppose.
approach the whales, I'm gonna turn off my mic, but keep on my video feed.
No.
No. Is the mom dead but the kid isn't? Or is the mom just very, very sick right now?
The whales that we tested showed low level of this toxin, so we do not believe they will suffer from long-term effects. However, we expect that the mother whale was exposed to a higher level and was also more vulnerable because of her pregnancy.
Healthy. Is the baby one is okay? Oh no, they're gonna come feed on it now. I guess nature is a bit cruel, right?
Andre, those orcas sure look like they're threatening the baby whale.
Only threatening? Zoom and scan A12 for whatever I'm doing. Okay. Deceased, yeah, dead. Completely dead. Very, very sad. But that's nature for you.
Stay close to your aunties. They know the way.
As far as we know, those were the only 2 whales affected by the bloom. With all of Andre's technology genius, he still hasn't invented a way to be in 2 places at the same time. Before my flight home landed, Irina and Andre had already confirmed the location of the harmful bloom. I stayed close to home with Nana until she passed the next year. Ren moved in with me to save money while she finished school, which was great. Mostly. It was Ren's idea to keep the live stream going remotely using one of Andre's drones. But it was my fabulous idea to have Ren join the stream to choose the questions from the audience. She is definitely a hit.
Oh, 2 years later, huh?
I can't lie. It's great to be diving again.
I'm back to diving, huh? Okay. Sure, sure.
While I was away, the baby became an auntie.
So it was kind of creepy though with the eyes on the side.
I think she likes it. She still buzzes me when I play my coda sounds, so that is still a mystery. But I swear, we understand each other completely.
That's a bit, that's a bit of a stretch, but good for you. Replay regions. You've unlocked the free swim mode. You are free to explore each region. So that's the game. I actually thought this wasn't the end, so I was dedicating a whole video. So in case you saw an edit earlier, I must have edited the 2 videos together. So sorry about that, but I really didn't know it was at the end. Okay, so that's the game. I mean, I need to be fair to this game. It tells exactly how long it is, and it also makes sure that you know exactly what experience you're getting with it, which is a more of a story and showcase experience. So with that in mind, it's very important to of course rate it based on the actual expectations and what it is. So what it is like I said, it's a story game where you swim around, scan things, you explore the water, the underwater sea, and you kind of see different creatures. I'm gonna take a guess and say this is copyrighted music, but that's fine. You know, it's fine. I'll leave it in. Out of respect for the developers, I'll leave it in. So yeah, I mean, it was interesting. I actually was intrigued. While it wasn't the most fun experience I've ever had, like don't get me wrong, it was interesting, but like fun is you doing stuff that you're interested in doing, and something that you may go haha about, you know, not necessarily haha, but you know what I mean. This game was more about information and getting taught how like different animals are, and showing off the water and giving quotes about the sea. So I do believe that in that aspect it did pretty well. It really did that well. Pretty well, I mean. And I will say that I certainly learned something new from this. I certainly did learn something new from this. And again, it's more of an experience than a game, I would say. Again, because you kind of just swim around, explore the water. This is supposed to take place in the future, I think, like a little bit in the future. And the characters were pretty alright. I mean, there was drama for the sake of drama, and I wasn't the biggest fan of that. I wish it was a little bit longer and that you had more underwater stuff. Like, you barely used the UV light, and you barely had other diving gear. So I feel like they really missed out on trying to introduce other diving stuff. But I also think that they were running out of time and they needed something to sell. So I'm a bit conflicted. Like, I did enjoy it, but I feel like they are missing a bunch of stuff in the game that could potentially make the experience way better, and making the other maps, and maybe it takes a pod. Yes, as it maybe it does. So yeah, I do feel like there is some more they could have done to make the game a little bit more accessible. Maybe drive the sub. I'm not looking for a survival experience. I'm not looking for an action experience. I'm looking more for an experience that is a bit more, quote-unquote, like fun for me as a player, and less about me just being told everything and go from point A to point B, you know? Hopefully you guys understand what I mean. Gameplay-wise, there wasn't really a whole lot there. You went up and down, you swam, and it was fun in the beginning. I will say, like, the first hour of the game, I was like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. I like swimming around and exploring animals. And then they tried to tell this story, and I just felt like the gameplay was just the same over and over again. I don't think it's bad. I just expected, again, new equipment to be introduced, and maybe new diving gear, new challenges for the player. Maybe you got trapped underwater, or not necessarily trapped, but maybe you were running out of oxygen, or something, like something bad happens to up the stakes. And even if you don't want something bad, you still want it to be an experience, you could even make it so, oh, we have this new gear we would like to get. Like, they had the drone as an example. That was kind of interesting. The drone disappeared. We didn't know where it went. Then we went over to investigate. Something hit it that it wasn't supposed to. Like, that kind of stuff. It doesn't necessarily have to be extreme, like she got trapped somewhere and she can't breathe and stuff. No, just something that inconveniences everything and then makes you explore and wonder, what is this? Where is this? What did that, I wonder? And that makes the player, like, kind of think for themselves instead of just always doing what they were told to do. Because I'm all about creativity, right? I like going to the left side of the map, finding something interesting. Going to the right side of the map, finding something interesting. And if you lure me there, not through a waypoint, but through an event, as an example, I would be way more interested. And they did that a couple times, I will say. They did the whole whirlpool of fish that went up in a spiral where everyone was feeding. Otherwise, they just kind of try to lure you there with the different animals. And while I like sea creatures, I don't feel like they are a want enough for me to keep doing the same thing over and over again. Especially when I had to go to the area to always discover where they were. Why couldn't I just get the waypoints in the beginning? I'm guessing that's just because the story needed to progress, but just make it so I can scan a couple things and then the next part of the story progresses. And then you automatically get the waypoints. But I understand that they wanted to also get the whale sounds. Maybe they're trying to be scientific about it. So yeah, like I said, I'm a bit mixed on the experience. Like, it's not bad. I don't think I had a single bug. Actually, no, I did have like a tiny bug. When you go downwards in the water, sometimes it gets stuck, and the camera kind of goes wonky. But besides that, it all worked fine. And I will say, if this is the experience that the developers intended and wanted 100%, and they didn't really want to add anything else, then I say good for them, and then I say let them have it. Because ultimately, I don't really mind that much if they really just want an experience that is solely focused on, you know, going back and forth, just seeing what the ocean is like, and then that's the end of the game. But the best part about the game is it didn't exactly drag out. I know I said that after the first hour it was a bit, you know, it was a bit the same. But it wasn't that bad. They introduced some new story events that kind of made it like less the same. Does that make sense? But ultimately it was still the same, and I was okay with it. I liked how we found the dead whale. That sounds horrible. But yeah, I like how we found it, and then we kind of tried to figure out what happened to it, and we figured out it was a plant, and then we found the dead mom. I actually didn't think the game would take a dark turn like that. I actually thought it was gonna be like, oh no, the whale mom is sick, and we're gonna cure the whale mom. And then the baby whale is also sick, and we're gonna have to cure that one. I didn't think the mom was gonna die. So yeah, I will give this game a. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. I mean, what the price kind of determines it right now. Just give me a second. We'll look up the price. The game is gonna be very wonky for a second. How much does it cost? How much do you cost? I have it on Epic Games. That's going to be the link in the description, by the way, in case you want to check it out. Let's see. What price? 100? Okay. I mean, not $100, by the way. 100 my money. You know what? That is worth it. That is worth it. That is 100% worth it. I would recommend this game. That is a pretty good price. It's about $10, I'd say. Is it exactly $10? No, I think it's even below $10. There was a narrative adventure. There we go. That's the word I was looking for earlier. It's a casual narrative adventure game. And honestly, that is definitely pretty good. Like, I like that it's worth the price, and that it is, you know, that is like 4 to 5 hours long. Or is it barely 4 hours long? You know what? Good job, developers. That is an awesome price for the experience you get in the game. I would definitely say that's worth it. Okay, so based on the price, I would certainly say it's worth it. I mean, I expected it to be like $12, in all honesty. Yeah, I really expected it to be like $12 because like the experience is pretty big when you think about it. They have a lot of cool stuff going on in the game. So I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I mean, I do think $10 is perfect for the game, in all honesty. I do think that is exactly the price I would pay for it. So yeah, I got it for free, by the way. It sounds a bit ironic that I say I would pay for it, but then I got it for free. I usually don't like. The thing with games nowadays is you have a back catalog and you see an interesting game and you see the price and it kind of puts you off, where it's like I'm never gonna play the game anyway if I buy it. And then when you get it for free, it kind of puts your attention to those games. Not much of an excuse, more of an explanation. So if I know what I know now, and I didn't have any games that I was gonna play later, because I have a bunch still, I'll probably get this game just to have the experience of being on the water. It's pretty great. Like, all honesty, it's not bad at all. But yeah, the actual rating I'm gonna give it. I think I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6. But that's only because I'm comparing it to some other games. Like, honestly, if I'm comparing it to only underwater games, Subnautica is probably going to be, like, the highest. But at the same time, like, if you really focus on what the game is, it's not bigger than a lot of AAA games. It's not bigger than a lot of underwater games. It's kind of an experience in itself. I've seen some other games similar to it in the past. With some other underwater, like, narrative games. I didn't play them, I watched other YouTubers play them. And I will say that they are probably longer and probably are gonna be more up there. I don't know what the budget for this game was. It feels like an indie game, which it also is labeled as. So, I mean, I would say good for them. I would still label it as 6 out of 10. Did pretty good. It's worth the price, which I can't say for a lot of other games. Which means they probably really cared about this game. Like, if you make a game, you'd want as many people, right, to get their hands on it as possible while you still make money. And it feels like if you put a game at $10 that is 4 hours long and that is as detailed as this game, it really sends the message that you care about the game. It really sends the message that, oh, I want people to check out this game. I don't want them to go, oh, people feel like they're obligated, or that I want people to buy this game and give me a lot of money. And I don't really care about the experience, so I'm just going to rate the price to unreasonable levels, and then, you know, I'm going to get a lot of money for it because I deserve it. No, it feels like these guys were like, this experience is probably worth $10. We spent a lot of time on it. We feel like it's definitely an experience people are willing to buy. But maybe they're not willing to buy or pay that much for it, you know? So, yeah, 6 out of 10. Would I play it again? That's the weakness of these games. I would not play them again because it's a narrative adventure. They did have some dialogue options, which I thought was a bit interesting, but also weird, because I don't think it changed anything, but that's good on them for trying some different things now and again. And if you really want to know what could get the rating up, I already said it earlier, but I'll say it again. Different diving equipment, different gear you can get, different like events in the water, in the ocean you can potentially see. Maybe some underwater fish and animal events, because all the animals just swam there. You didn't really see them eat each other. It was only in scripted events you saw them eat each other and stuff. Like, show nature at its most brutal and most beautiful. And I would probably have given the rating 7. And if you really want to go above that, like I said, you would have to add like the sub where you can dive right through. You would have to do something similar to Subnautica, but not make it open world. Just make it so I can swim around the sub in the water and exit my sub like normally, and then change area I want to go to with a cutscene where it goes and it goes into the ocean when the camera stays behind, and then the transition would feel more seamless. And yeah, I guess that's probably what I would rate it higher with. Of course, you can also argue that the graphics aren't top notch. But the graphics, in all honesty, are good enough. Like, they're 7 out of 10 for me. The graphics themselves, they're pretty good. I have nothing against the graphics in this game. It fits the game and it fits the gameplay. It's very smooth graphics. Like, it's not very sharp. It's not very, like, in your face. It's kind of just chill, stays in the back side while the narrative kind of does the thing, the heavy lifting. Oh, and speaking of the narrative, my overall opinion on it, besides some elements here and there, I mean, it was interesting, but I wasn't interested. Just because we didn't really know anything about the main character. We got a little glimpse of her relationship with his sister, and we got to know that she loves whales. Like, we got to know our character while we played, but they can only cram so much of the character in the amount of time you play the game. Same thing with the other two characters. You get the sense that Irina cared about her research and Andre cared about his turtles. So you kind of understand what kind of people they are, but that's surface level. You saw some of their personal feelings on things, but you only saw that a little bit. You didn't get the subtleties in their personalities. Like, again, I didn't expect an indie game studio to do that, but right now I'm just listing off a listing of things, sorry, that I feel could make the game really go up there if they really wanted to make something like this. So yeah, I hope they make a sequel or something, or something that is similar at some point. But again, with the wildlife acting like wildlife, and with different diving equipment, and maybe a different area, and maybe a different character where we focus more from the beginning of the adventure from diving. Maybe they're like day one. Oh, I just started diving today. I'm so excited. And then you got guided through the experience, and not with like waypoints or anything, but with like someone telling you. Because at the beginning of this game, you are already experienced. You're just checking your new equipment, I think. Right? That's what I got from the first mission anyway. So yeah, I mean, pretty good game. I would certainly say that it's worth the money. So if you guys are interested, there's a link to the game itself in the description down below. It's through Epic Games, but it's also on Steam, in case you want to get it on Steam instead. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching this Let's Play. If you did, consider checking out my other Let's Plays, liking and subscribing. Hope to see you in one of those, and as always, stay awesome.